beings of light, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jeanette, and I am a high vibrational being, and I'm back with another message, more messages for the collective, guided messages from Spirit. So, only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Remember, these are collective messages. If the message doesn't resonate with you, then it's not your message. This is not a personal reading. This is collective messages. My name is Jeanette, and I am a high vibrational being, and I'm here to raise the consciousness of the collective. I know who I am. I know my purpose. I continuously do my spiritual healing and cleansing every single day, every single moment of my life. I am faced with always lessons to learn from each and every individual situation that I come in contact with. I am always guided by the Holy Spirit, the Creator, the Most High. I no longer work in guiding myself to do things. I learned that that's not the way to. I learned lessons through that way, and I'm so thankful. But I'm going to start off with what are chakras, because people are still trying to figure out the energetic fields within their own being. So not too many people resonate with chakras, but that's how I have healed. I have awakened through activating every chakra within my vessel. That's how I did it, through every chakra. One at a time, I started to activate, heal, cleanse, clear every chakra that needed to be activated within me. That's how I awakened. So what are chakras? Chakras are spinning energy centers that directly influence your well-being and how consciously and happily you create your life path. When all of the chakras are balanced, you feel safe, creative, and strong, and secure in yourself and in your relationships. You are comfortable speaking your mind, and your thoughts come together with clarity, ease. You also feel connected to your intuition and the vital energies of the universe. Chakras can sometimes become imbalanced, but unfortunately, there are always to bring your deficient or excessive chakras into balance. Your renewable energy centers. Chakras is Sanskrit for wheel or disc, and the chakras are vortices of energy that spin as glowing wheels of light inside you. There are 7 major chakras in our bodies. Throughout your life, what you experience on the outside, your environment, friends, and family, as well as your experience inwardly, your thoughts and emotions, will affect your chakras and consequently your body and mind. When the chakras are all spinning in balance, you will find it easier to be doing the things in your life that you want to do with ease and joy. You will also be able to tap into your true desires and create the life that you truly want to live. Each and every chakra can be overactive or deficient, however, which means they are blocked or not imbalanced. Chakras can be out of balance since your time in your womb, or even earlier. In the yogic view, the karma you carry from your past lives is stored in the chakras. By becoming familiar with the physical and psychological signs and the symptoms related to the functions of each chakra, you begin to understand how the chakras affect your mental, physical, and spiritual health. Then you will know where to focus your energy. Each chakra's roots is planted in the major current of energy that runs up and down the center of your spinal column. This line of energy is called Shuhamna Nadi. In between each of the chakras, along the Shumna, two other major currents of energy nadis cross back and forth. These are called the Ida and Pingala nadis. From the third eye, the Ida curves to the left first in a semicircle shape to cross the Sushama at the throat chakra. Then it curves in the semicircle to the right before crossing the Shuhamna and Pingala at the heart chakra. Pingala Nadi curves down the right side of the body first from the third eye and mirrors the patterns of the Ida. There are different estimations of where the nadis meet, each crisscross. One view is the nadi cross in between the chakras, and those current cause the chakras to spin, while the other view states that the Ida and the Pingala cross at each chakra. Either way, the relevant point is that the chakras are affected by flow of energy as it travels along the Shumana, Ida, and Pingala nadis. These are your chakras. This is your root chakra. This is your sacral chakra. This is your solar plex chakra, your heart chakra, your throat chakra, your third eye chakra, and your crown chakra. When your chakras are out of balance, especially the lower ones, when you don't feel secure, when you feel of fear, when you feel that you're not creating, those are your lower center chakras that need to be healed and balanced. The chakras are the bridge along which you can guide your awareness up and down to move the life force energy of the earth and of the eternal oneness that connects all energy and all beings. The energy of the earth that rises up from the root chakra is called Shakti, and the energy of pure consciousness that comes through the crown chakra is called Shiva. As you work with the chakras, the goal is to unite Shiva and Shakti. I have Shiva and Shakti here. That's the divine feminine, divine masculine energy, life forces, and eternal consciousness. Shakti energy in the tantric views as the Kundalini. That same energy with another name, visualizing where each chakra is located, is an important part of how you will tap into the energies and correct imbalances. As you learn about the chakras and practice visualizing them, it will become second nature. Your relationship to your chakras will continue to deepen. Like I said, my spiritual awakening came from me sitting in meditation, learning how to heal every chakra within my being. As I started to do this on a daily basis, morning, afternoon, and evening, I started to activate the energetic fields within my being. And as I continued to do this, I was learning lessons throughout my life. I didn't know what was happening, but I knew that something within me was releasing, healing, and connecting to source energy to heal the trauma, heal the heart, heal my self-esteem, heal my my connection to the Most High, the Creator, until one day that I sat in meditation, and as each of these wheels was turning, we all go through different awakenings. Not everyone goes through the same awakenings. We all go through different awakenings. My awakening came from activating every chakra, from my root to my crown and above chakras started to spin. And when they started to spin, this source of energy, many of you, if you watch my channel, I have spoken about this. This brilliant white light came into my vessel, and I seen a life review of my life, of when I was at the moment, releasing the chains of bondage that was I was attached to things that wasn't serving me. It was like once I released those chains, free myself, I saw myself going back into my mother's belly and rebirthing myself again. And from that moment, I heard a voice, and my tears came down, and I vowed to never, ever turn away from my Lord, Savior, God, Creator, Source Energy. And from that moment forward, I never lied, I never cheated, I didn't, and I don't indulge or entertain anything that is not of my highest good. This is what helped me connect to a high level consciousness, tap into that source energy, because we are all connected. And through this energy, starting to receive visions, started to receive messages, started to align myself, started to open up my heart, find forgiveness, see things from a higher perspective. This is a very good book to get. I don't promote books, but this is one source of a book that even gives you different poses of yoga, how to connect your energy. Know that your soul is always guiding you to the right space, the right place. One second. Okay. We are always guided by our source, our soul, making good choices. Somebody here is going through a big transformation. You're receiving guidance from your spiritual team. You are seeing synchronicities. Nothing is ever coincidence. These are blessings and signs of grace that you're not just a mere, it's not just a mere coincidence, but are evidence that you are and always will be connected to spirit. You're always being guided, being very protected by the spirit, by God, or whoever you call upon to assist you throughout your journey. If you are going through this spiritual awakening, if you are on my channel, it's because you are being guided or are spiritually awakening to your spiritual gifts. You are receiving psychic messages. You may feel an object and get a message from those objects. Your energy, very psychic. You're very psychic. Know that there's energy everywhere, and everything we touch, there is always energy. Everything is energy. You are spiritually gifted. Your awareness, and you are allowing your consciousness to expand. Very gifted in your psychic abilities. You are healing as well. Self-healing is an extremely important daily routine in your development as a medium. When practicing mediumship, you need to be in your best heart-centered space to create clear, authentic communication and spirit. When we deliver messages to the collective, before I came into this reading, I made sure that I cleansed and cleared all of my chakras. I connected to the Holy Spirit. I asked for protection and guidance, and always to speak from a space of truth, always to be guided in delivering the messages from a higher level of consciousness, never from a low vibrational energy, always protecting those who are here, receiving the messages and the guidance. I don't work with, I don't do any reading without cleansing my energy. Always, always in communion with the Holy Spirit. Many of you are in need to clean your energy, cleanse your energy. Self-healing is very important. Take time out to meditate. Close your eyes and take a few minutes just to breathe and relax. There's so much happening in this world at this time, and if you're not balanced, you will start to create an illusion, create in your own mind, and create the fear that really is, it doesn't exist. It's just an illusion. And it doesn't serve you. And when you are in that energy, that means your root chakra is out of balance. It needs to be grounded. It needs to be cleansed out. It needs to be released. You need to take a few moments out of your day to breathe. Make sure you're breathing. Make sure you are in your space of oneness with what is above and so is below. Yeah, look, it's stay grounded. Stay grounded. You're being called to stay grounded. Regular practice with this simple breathing technique will also build confidence in establishing and extending a stronger link with spirit. It says, try this. Take a calm, meditative breath into your root chakra. That area at the base of your spine. As you breathe into this area, notice how present you instantly feel. As you continue this focused breathing routine, all thoughts of the future or past should start to diminish and disappear. Keep breathing as you remain in this moment of now. Always stay in the present moment. The mind loves to shift over here. The mind loves, if you're not balanced, your root chakra is very imbalanced. There is a time, that's why in the mornings, it's very good to sit 5 minutes at least to cleanse your chakras, your root chakra, and balance all of your energetic fields, so that way you're balanced throughout the day. And anything that comes into your world to try to take you off balance, you're able to recognize it, breathe through it, and release it, so it doesn't affect you in any of your emotional bodies, your thoughts, your mind. Another way of releasing and getting grounded is going into nature and barefooted. Touch a tree, hug a tree, bring in the light, bring in this beautiful energy into your field. See the roots growing through your feet. grounding that energy into the center of the crystalline crystal of the earth, passing the rocks, passing the water, passing the stones, the pavement, going deep, deep, deep into the universe, and grounding your energy into that crystalline crystal, releasing what doesn't serve you, as Mother Gaia is energetically holding and sending you so much love and compassion into your vessel, and cleansing that root chakra and all that doesn't serve you. I mean, it's just a blessing to be in that space. Nature is very healing. If you have not tried it, if you haven't went into nature and planted your feet, or touch or hug a tree, don't be embarrassed. Who cares who's watching you? We came from one source, and when people, it doesn't matter. I mean, that's something that you need to heal within yourself. If you feel that you're being judged, nobody cares what you're doing. I mean, put that into your energy. Who is worried about you hugging a tree? And it doesn't matter. You go hug that tree. You go plant your feet. You go speak to the elements and tell them how much you love them and appreciate them for everything that they are doing. And you work with this harmony of all the 6 elements of that we are guided to work with. Remember that by remaining grounded, it will change not only your work with spirit, but also all aspects of your life. Go out into nature walking, hiking. You may see things, talk to the plants, talk to the flowers, talk to the water. I basically talk to all elements, and I really don't care who. When you are in your own space, you're not worrying about anybody else. Let's see. Anything else? Wow. Yes, the animals. The animals. Be open to all animals, as they are pets of all kinds, not just dogs and cats. By educating yourself and being more aware of different animals, you are actually adding that knowledge to your unlimited psychic database. Animals are spiritual as well. They are our ancestors. They are vessels for spirits to also come into their vessels and be your protector, your guidance, your companion, your loving, loyal animals. Spirit animals are always with us or around us. You just need to tap into what animals are your spiritual guides, could be passed down loved ones. Their spirits are able to come into these animals and guide you and let you know if you are in danger, let you know which path to walk, where. They're very much guidance and messengers of the spirit realm guiding you. These are cats, these are dogs, these are different aspects of animals. There's a need for you to cleanse your energy. You need to cleanse your energy. says the fact that you have chosen this card indicates that your body is telling you to rest. It needs time to rejuvenate and recharge your spiritual battery. Listen to your body. If your body is telling you that it's not able to get up in that morning, listen to your body. Your body is giving you a message. It's time to rest and recharge. If you go against your body or the energy, you may be facing challenges that you are not aware of. It is also telling you to try to adapt to regular practice of yoga, meditation, body care, or healing sessions, and always remember to get a good night's sleep. Go to bed early. Your body knows when to rest. Any other messages from here? Yes, be in a space of gratitude. Being the practice gratitude is easy. Take a moment to pause and breathe into your heart space. Send gratitude to your soul essence for getting you through the ups and downs of this journey we call life. Allow yourself to be fully and consciously aware of the joy and the blessing that arise in your life. Be thankful to the human angels for the lessons in kindness that they bring you. Also extend that gratitude to your angels and your guides for their guiding light. Be thankful every single moment of your life. You are guided by the source creator. You are awakened by the source creator every single moment of your life that you take that breath to wake up in the morning. That a lot of people don't acknowledge that it came from source. They don't acknowledge the money that they have in their pockets came from the creative source. They don't acknowledge that the life and the healthy body that they have came from the creator source energy. They're not thankful for their health, their wealth, their roof over their heads, but we have to be very mindful that God, your creator, is giving you an opportunity. Another day on this earth is a gift. It's a blessing. Be thankful for those who have crossed your path. These were angels, whether they were light, whether they were dark, but they were in your path to teach you lessons. Be grateful. Value the treasures and the gift that you have, which is your soul, your spirit, your heart. Don't ever let anger, don't ever let jealousy, don't ever let envy, don't ever let any dark thoughts come into your world to try to hurt somebody, to gain something that God could give you. Why would you want to hurt a human being? Why would you? Because when you hurt somebody, you're hurting yourself. And if that person has a divine protection, it doesn't work. Be thankful. Tell the universe how grateful you are and where you at in your life. Practice patience for the people who come into your life. Practice how to speak clearly. Listen to others. Acknowledge and be compassionate to one another. It says a connection with spirit requires constant practice, much like muscles in your body that needs constant exercise to keep them strong and healthy. Exercise builds a sound body and mind, so it's just as important to nurture your gifts, which is a practice of ongoing development and patience. When developing your relationship with spirit, there will be times when you feel frustrated or impatient with your progress. This is quite normal. It is important to understand that this is a lifelong development. So practice patience with yourself as well as spirit when you feel stuck, blocked, or disconnected. If you randomly pick this card, then it is a clear sign you have to practice patience. It may be time to step back from your development and nurture your own soul. We all need to take care of ourselves to be the best vessel to communicate with spirit. A great way to learn is by simply observing and witnessing. So this may be a good time to watch another person who has mediumship, has a connection with spirit, or perhaps there is another aspect of spirituality you have been drawn to study. Consider learning Reiki, practicing yoga, or going on sacred journeys to a land that has been calling you. Continue to heal. You are activating your clairsentience. You are able to feel. Clairsentience is the most natural of all psychic senses. It is the ability to sense the emotions or feelings of others, animals, and your surroundings, as well as spirit people. Don't underestimate the power of a clairsentient. It can assist you in all areas of your life and enhance your connection to spirit. Our bodies act as one big psychic antenna. When meeting someone for the first time, most of us have a gut response, or when walking into a room, it is possible to feel vibrations. When a medium is working with using their ability of clairsentience, they are able to feel or sense the spirit energy, whether it's male, female, young, or old, and the nature of the illness that might have taken the spirit to the other side. The medium should be able to describe the spirit personality and their mannerism, and in some cases take on characteristics of the spirit. This is the most common way most mediums work, and there is no limit of what the spirit can make the medium sense. Clairsentient is felt through the solar plex center of your vessel. Focus on your solar plexus. You can strengthen your ability by practicing daily. Focus your solar plexus center and ask yourself, what are you feeling? I mean, when we activate our solar plexus, we are able to receive energy and know the spirits that are around us. We are able to tap into that energy and receive messages. The spiritual gift is called clairsentience. Where's this box? Oh. Let's see, I have some astrological cards here. Let's see which cards come out. See what messages is coming from the planets. Or could be signs. There are different cards, we are going through an upgrade on our planet at this time as well, so why not tap into the energy that is around us. I'm not an astrologist, but I work with energy, so a Taurus, earth energy. Taurus is the second sign of the zodiac. It symbolizes by the stubborn bull. Taurus is an earthly, sultry sign ruled by Venus. Tauruses enjoy the life of luxury and are not afraid to put in the long hours and effort to really get what they want. They work hard and play harder. Tauruses get attention when they enter a room and are known for their fashion sense. One of the most generous signs in the zodiac. Taurus is the bae out there and definitely among the sexiest. Taurus, my sister's a Taurus and she loves to always look good. She always loved to, she's a fashionista. She's very loving, very caring. Taurus, definitely, she works hard. She works very hard, and I don't know why I'm saying this, but touching on her energy, and I'm just sending her so much love. Haven't seen her in years, but she's a Taurus and she's a go-getter. She doesn't stop, and a lot of Tauruses are very beautiful, in and out. They may have Taurus in your sun sign or in your moon sign. Libra. Libra, diplomatic, intelligent, and social. Libras are all about balance, represented by the scales and ruled by Venus. They prefer steady relationships that are full of shared experiences. They take their partnerships to the next level of seriousness and expect the exact same in return. When they don't find a partner to offer the balance and mirroring their seek, they must undergo a great deal of self-discovery to understand who they are so they can attract healthier connections in the future. Libras are often, from what I see, are challenged in their relationships. If they don't receive the same energy back, they have to go through self-reflection, take time out to heal themselves, and to get into relationships that mirror the same energy that they put out to them. So finding the balance within their relationship. The fixed energies are called Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. They are defined as having the fixed qualities within the zodiac. These signs are stubborn and will not give up in a fight. Do not cross a fixed sign. They do not often forget someone who has done them wrong. They are dedicated and loyal to their loved ones and fiercely protective. They experience some of the deepest and most long-lasting relationships of all time. Fixed signs with strong presence are hard to forget. So this is Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, who are fixed signs. They're very protective. They will not give up. They always will stand up for what they would believe. And they don't forget what somebody has done to them. Hopefully they'll find forgiveness and not close their hearts, because it doesn't serve if your heart is closed up. You won't be able to manifest a peaceful, loving, joyful, happy, creative world, life. Here we have Aries. Aries, sun or moon sign. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac and represents the beginning of the astrological wheel, symbolizing as rams. Aries are action-oriented and ready to go. They are always passionate and exciting for new adventure. This feisty fire sign connects with the world through a courageous zeal and drive for success. Aries are fiercely independent and can often jump into something before fully ready. This is both a major blessing and a caution for this ambition sign, as they are here to break boundaries with their trailblazer efforts. Be careful, Aries. Make sure that you are taking every step and every moment of your life and really making the correct decisions in your life. It could be a blessing, or it could be a very cautioned moment that you need to reflect on your life and the things that is coming near you, Aries. Be very, very careful. Always look for the signs to see if you are on the right path. There is something that is saying to be cautioned, because some of your decisions, you make it very rational. Nessus. This asteroid is named for Nessus, a violent, centered in Greek mythology. Although this asteroid meaning can be difficult to face, Nexus can unblock areas of pain so that they can begin to heal. Somebody here is very unhealed. Somebody here is trying to has been suffering from abuse and they like to project this energy out into other relationships and other people. Somebody here needs to work through their traumas. This could also show up in somebody's chart, and this is a cycle of pain. But through our pain, we will transform into beautiful, beautiful beings, strong and forgiving. Through our pain, we turn that pain into power. We do not give it more fire to it. Just when you know the art of war, when you know how to work with energies that are in that vibration that is very low, we don't give it any fuel. We just can let them continue to do what they do. These are hurt souls. These are beings that have not yet learned their lessons. These are energy vampires that like to project their insecurity and be very judgmental towards other beings. And as a divine being, we don't take it personal. We just continue to send them healing and pray for them, because they are trapped in their own minds. They're not able to heal their traumas. They're still stuck in that cycle of that root chakra traumatic space that they have not yet learned how to let go. So finally it just comes up at this moment. Somebody here has a very, very violent tendency, very abusive. We send them healing. Send you healing. It's not a time to be sending any negative energies towards divine people, because whatever you put out is being returned. Yeah, these are oppositions. The opposition aspects can add a push and pull vibe to your chart. This major aspect occurs when planets or other points of astrological significance are 180 degrees apart. In other words, they are across the zodiacs from each other. There's a push and pull in energy at this time. You have to know where you at in your alignment. Don't allow for these dark energies to pull you into darkness. Continue to shine your light. Continue to bring love into the situation. Continue to send healing to those who are in pain. When celestial bodies oppose each other in this way, it can be challenging to deal with their polar opposite energies. But with awareness and effort, you can work with this aspect to create balance, harmony, a healthy tension that can be harnessed for the good. Yes, if you are experiencing negative energy opposing your reality, or opposing your spiritual awareness, or opposing what you stand up for, It's okay. It's okay. Let them do what they do. Know who you are. Continue to stand in your power. Do not allow this energy to be taken from you. Send them so much love and healing, and continue, because that's where you shine. That's where you shine. And hopefully your opposition will learn how to heal themselves and also turn that pain into power. What else? We have Neptune energy here. Continue to represent inspiration. Continue to dream your own reality. But you have to come from a space of honesty and truthful. Neptune can lead you to delude yourself, and if your goals are not reasonable or clear, they may stumble or falter while trying to transform your ideas into reality. Somebody here may use alcohol. They are associated with escapism, drugs, and have this tunnel vision and delusion when it comes to the matters of the heart. Neptune changes signs approximately every 14 years. Be careful. Be careful of, let me tell you about the mind and using illicit drugs and using substances, alcohol. It changes the energy within your being. You are opening up yourself to spirits that are not of the highest vibration. When you are indulging with alcohol, when you are indulging with drugs, you are in a space of delusion. You are in a space of illusions. You are in a space that cannot see reality for what it truly is. People who have committed crimes have sometimes said that it wasn't them, that it was something else that was telling them to do this. These vessels are opened for spirits to attach and to do things that they have no control over. And if they are in this space, I see there's an ending. There's definitely an ending. Could be an ending. I'm saying somebody is going to pass away because they are not in their right state of mind. They have opened themselves up to demonic spirits. So channel message, I'm guided to. There is a lunar eclipse. This is when the sun, moon, and earth are in alignment, with the earth between the sun and the moon. This only happens on a full moon when the sun and moon opposing each other. Energetically, it's like a mega full moon. It is associated with major world events, which is happening at this time, and can bring up to tons of emotions. A lunar eclipse is the perfect time to do some personal reflection and let go of anything holding you back. It's time to let go of your ways. It's time to let go of things that doesn't serve you. The eclipse is eclipsing things out, people's relationships, people's jobs. They're losing jobs. A lot of people may be losing family members. A lot of systems are closing. A lot of people who had businesses are being closed as well. I need to eat something. I didn't eat my breakfast, so I'm going to have a banana. A chiquita banana. I'm hungry. I'm eating, and I want to drink water. Thirsty. Lots of water. Thank you, Father, for this nourishment and water. Thank you for the sacrifice of this fruit. Thank you for the blessing. I'll be back. I'm back. I just want to say I only serve one God, which is the creator of all. I don't serve any other gods but my creator. Who created all of us. Somebody here is a Cancer, who is symbolized as a crab. Cancer is a water sign. Shelter in its own shell, Cancer feels most supported in the comfort of their own home, known as being intuitive. There are Cancers here that are very intuitive. I know I have Cancer. I have 2 children who are Cancers. Very intuitive. They don't even, I don't know if they are aware of that or not, but they're very intuitive. They're very sensitive and attuned to the cycles of the moon. They are often artistically and musically inclined. They are also extremely loyal and protective, that's true, of those they care about, so much that it can be hard to pull them away from their loved ones. And don't you dare mess with their friends or family, or else you will get the picture. The pictures, I don't know. But Cancers are very, very protective of their families. I have two, and I'm sending them so much love and healing. They are adult children, and they're able to care for themselves at this time, so I love them, send them so much healing. And I have not forgotten them, and I want to let them know that I'm thinking about them. So much love to these Cancers that are very intuitive. If you don't know who you are, it's time to connect. Let's see, anything else? So we had a Cancer, we had Taurus, we had Libra, and we had the fixed sign, Aries. We had Aries as well. We have fire signs, lots of fire signs. We had earth sign, water sign. And we did have the fixed signs, which is Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, which is earth, fire, water, and air. In this reading, let's see, one more card from here, Spirit. That's too many. One. I'm just going to pull it out. Okay. I've seen this card. Something about the waxing gobbing moon. It's 75 to 99% lit when it's on its way to becoming a full moon. During this phase, you should take advantage of the expanding energy and apply that towards letting go of things that is holding you back. Something about the waxing gobbing moon. During this time, you're called to let go of things that doesn't serve you, that is holding you back, or things are going to be released that has been holding you back. If you don't do it, it's going to be done for you. Energetically, spirits, guides, angels, ancestors, those who are around you, that you have asked, because they do not come in to your energy unless you ask for permission. Where continued expansion needs to take place in your life. People born in this phase are purpose-driven and care deeply about other people's well-being. Those who are born during this, during a waxing gibbous moon, they care about other people's well-being. Let's see what else. What other guided messages? This comes with a birth chart. It comes with a birth chart. If you know your birth chart, it gives you the houses, your birth date, your time of birth, your location. Is very important to know when somebody is reading your birth chart, make sure that when you have somebody read your birth chart, it's very important to not freely give your information to everyone. It says search online for a website that offers free birth charts. Enter the information and then presto, your birth chart is ready. It gives you information about the houses. You have 12 houses. The first house is considered an angular house. This is where your ascendant sign opens the doors to your chart. The house represents how you present yourself to the world. This is the realm where people interact with you and face to face, where you present yourself in public. The first house is also associated with the physical attributes. In general, it is associated with the sign of Aries and the planet Mars. It's so funny because I did hear a channel message yesterday that Mars is also healing. They're going through ascension as well. They do have people in Mars that were captured and taken there. These were by malevolent beings, but these malevolent beings are also healing. So Mars is very significant at this time as well. And it was channeled through the Galactic Federation yesterday. Let's see. Yes, it was channeled by the 3-Eye Atlas, Orxa from Lyran star system. They channeled Mars energy. And then we have the second house, which is the ascendant house in your chart. It is connected to the earthly zodiac sign Taurus and the romantic planet Venus. This house determines how you work with material possessions, your values, and your own self-acceptance. This is an awesome house to look into when you are thinking about making a major purchase, when you are looking into how you make your money. It's the second house. It's very important. The third house is considered the candidate house in astrology, in the astrology wheel. It is ruled by the sign of Gemini and the trickster planet Mercury. The house is perfect. The house is a perfect space to really look at those interested in writing or media. That's the third house. The third house reflects our siblings and neighbors as well. Since the third house is connected to our minds, it is highly active. It is a highly active house that can make the quietest of the zodiac signs, more talkative than normal. So check your chart for clues. The fourth house is an irregular house and a deeply intimate area in your chart. This is also known as the Imu Kali or Nadir, Nadir point, ruled by the sign Cancer and the moon. This is the personal house of emotions. This house connects to us really deeply, personal emotions. This is the area that reflects family and our living space. We feel really comfy in this house. It is a zone that indicates how we nurture ourselves. So these are, when you read your chart, these are the things. There's a lot. I don't want to go through each and every one of them, but you could also Google. You could Google to get an example of how to read your birth chart and how to understand it. And you could go to Cafe Astrology and put in your birth chart, your time of date, the place of birth, and you will get a blueprint of your sign and where you at and what you need to work on, and your north node and your south node, and everything about your life is a blueprint of your birth chart. And they don't want, you gotta be careful. Don't give your stuff away to people, especially if you don't have a good feeling about them. Do not trust people with your birth time and place. Don't just freely give your information out to just anyone. A lot of people here are not at service to the Most High God. Let's see what else. So we have oppositions here. We have fixed signs here. Aries. We have Libra. We have Taurus. And we have Cancer. These are very significant signs. We all have them in our charts. You need to know where you at in your life. A lot of these messages doesn't resonate with all of you, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. This is not for everybody. This is not a personal reading. This is a collective reading, okay? And we do have the fixed signs. We have Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. I'm going to get some of my personal channeled message cards that I created. I was guided by Spirit to create these cards, always for the highest good. Somebody here is unstable, mentally unstable, financially unstable, emotionally unstable. We did get that from this Nexus card, Nexius card. Somebody is really emotionally unstable. Somebody is in a lot of pain. And know that when you are unstable, mentally, physically, or emotionally, and you're able to come out of this. You are able to come out of this place. and transform yourself. If you give yourself a chance, if you love yourself enough to do the work, to transform your mind, your thinking, because we were programmed, to be honest, we were programmed to think that we wasn't good enough. We were programmed to think that we needed to struggle. We were programmed to think of that one religion was better than the other. We were programmed to think that culture played a major role. We are all God's children. It doesn't matter your color, it doesn't matter your race, it doesn't matter where you come from. We are all one. We are connected to the source energy. And source doesn't have a race. He has children all around the world. Created all these belief systems that really doesn't serve us. So somebody here is very unstable. You're able to heal yourself. Don't limit your beliefs. Don't believe in your oppositions. Your oppositions was there to teach you. They were teaching you. Some of these people or energies are failing tests. Somebody may have failed a test, a school test, but some people are failing. There are towers for the karmics. Towers are being. Karmics are experiencing lots of towers in their lives. That's why they feel unstable. They have failed their test. Canada is very significant. Some of these karmics could come from Canada. Some of these karmics travel from Canada. Some of these karmics are living in Canada. There is a twin flame here who is watching their divine partner. I don't know. I don't associate twin flame. I don't. And somebody's identity has been stolen. Somebody has stolen somebody's identity. That's why they are also feeling unstable. They could have traveled to Canada. Let me just. Yeah, something about the president. I don't know. Something about the president. The president could have failed a test. Something about failing a test. Let's see. What about the president? I don't know. Something about dark web. I don't know. What about the president? Corruption. There's corruption. There's corruption. Oh shoot. I said corruption, but there's completion. Completion of the dark web. Completion of somebody here is going to get arrested for a crime. They are a suspect of a crime. The letter M could be significant. Somebody here is a suspect of a crime. They could have ended somebody's life. This could have been an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. There is water signs. Somebody could have ended somebody's life. and thrown their bodies in the water? Is this what I'm hearing, Spirit? Yeah, this person is part of a Masonic group. Somebody could be the president of a Masonic group as well. Letter M, letter F, letter A. Somebody did this for fame. Somebody did this for fame. Somebody took somebody out for fame. Or somebody was trying to take somebody out for fame. Something about a body of water. Miami, Florida could be significant. Atlanta, Mexico. But somebody here has a pure heart. Somebody here has a pure heart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Pure heart energy here. But somebody here has stolen somebody's identity, is part of a Masonic group, could be the president of this Masonic group, part of musicians. They're musicians as well. Musicians. I didn't put on my rings. Musicians, part of a group. It says your ops are mad at you because you keep elevating. Somebody's mad. These ops are mad. You keep continue to shine your light. Don't worry about what everybody else or your ops are thinking about you. Don't give them that energy. You just keep shining your light. You just keep going. Stay focused. Know that you are protected. You are being guided. You have a pure heart. You are in no competition with anybody. You're not a suspect in a crime. You're from Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is a suspect of a crime, and is also part of Masonic group who has the letter F, A, or M in their initials, first, middle, last name, and they are a suspect of a crime. They are suspects. This could be your ex. And X here is the letter P. Dark forces, the city. Know that, I just want the collective to know that the dark forces are no longer. The dark forces have already been defeated. We're just seeing it. You know, we're just going through this ourselves. But in the spiritual realm, they have been defeated. They no longer have control of humanity. Don't ever give anybody your power away. Don't ever let them scare you. Put fear in your heart. Yes, lots of warlock energy here. These warlocks are also musicians. Continue to have the faith to move forward. When you have faith in the Most High God, there's no weapon that is formed against you that will ever prosper. Know that God is your shield and your staff. Okay? There's nothing that no one could do to ever hurt or harm you. Scientists. Something about the scientists. What's going on with scientists? The letter L. There's going to be a plea deal. The ancestors may be connecting to scientists. They're somebody here could come from Brazil, is Brazilian, travels to Brazil. There is corruption. Look at, because I said corruption earlier. There is corruption happening. Corruption is being exposed. There are false people who are being exposed as well. These people are trapped. There's no way to run. There's no way to hide unless you speak your truth, unless you come forward, unless you save yourself. Somebody here passed the test. And there are mass shootings happening. Yeah, in different cities, different states. There's a lot of corruption in these places. The enemies are being exposed. The letter and something about, I'll put the letters here. Pass the test. Trapped. These warlocks are trapped. They're false. It's a lot of corruption. That's why there's a lot of mass shooting happening, trying to cover, trying to put fear into the collective, but continue to have faith. Your ancestors are calling to connect with you. Native American. Somebody here may have Native American blood. Somebody is stuck in a mirror because they did magic and they're stuck in that portal. That's why the instability is here. They're stuck. They're not in their right state of mind. Don't do that to people. The letter N. Fear is nothing but an illusion. Somebody may be fantasizing about you. There's something that's going to happen on Christmas. For those who believe in Christmas, they could be binding people. Somebody's binded by their own addictions. They have addiction, and we did speak about addiction, and they're stuck. They're unstable. Somebody here could be Greek. Something about Greece. Somebody could have traveled to Greece. Spirit animal is cats. Somebody's very intuitive. Somebody very sensitive to energy. Your cat may be guiding you as well. It could be your birthday. Happy birthday. Is your birthday today? Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. I'm just as funny as they come. Somebody's gonna be caught in their own traps. Your enemies are caught. Your enemies are caught. There is a man here, he comes from Florida. There's a man here who comes from Florida. And they had a plan. They had a plan. They had a plan. Somebody here had a plan. Somebody's ex made a plan. Somebody planned somebody's death. Somebody planned somebody's death. But they are caught in their own trap. They got caught. Somebody got caught here. The police are monitoring their every movement. Yeah, this could be in New York City. The letter E. Somebody's initial could be E. Somebody could be flying on a plane. But somebody is immortal. There's no weapons that could be formed against God's children that will ever prosper. They're living in fear because their plan failed. They're living in fear because their plan failed. Somebody hears their name is Anne, Pam, somebody's flame. Somebody did this for fame. Somebody needs to stay in their own lane. Somebody's name is going to be exposed. They could come from Florida, LA, California, LAX. Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Somebody here has an illegal business or legal business of cannabis. They created this business. It was the satanic cults. Not a good business. There are satanic cults here who have false businesses. They are corrupted. Corruption is being exposed. These warlocks, masons, have done things on the dark web. They have committed crimes. They are a suspect of crimes. But know that you're able to come out of that energy. Know that you're able to release yourself. You just need to speak the truth. Stop holding on to something that really is not going to serve you. When you release yourself from this group, speak your truth. Don't be in fear. Don't be in fear. That fear doesn't help. Fear is nothing but an illusion. Yes, it's sticking out here. Somebody Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra as well. Cancer, Taurus, Aries, Libra, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo are parts of this reading. Then we have Gemini. Letter J. Somebody here is a sleazy woman. They're affiliated with gangs. They have sacrificed and have committed extortion. Men and women are part of rituals. They are part of these satanic cults. They work together. They have worked with this warlock. They are suspects in committing crimes. They have also have stolen people's identity. They are not stable. They travel to other places. They travel to Canada. They have traveled to Atlanta. They have traveled to Miami. They have traveled to Japan. They have traveled to Florida. They have traveled to Europe. They traveled all over the world. They did some binding spells. These Masons, yeah, transgenders are also part of this. Try to take people's destinies. Sex tape revenge has been placed on the dark web. Hebrew, somebody here could be a Hebrew descendant. Jewish. Setup. Whatever setup was backfired. Whatever setup was placed, was done, was backfired. Tailgate parties. These people do tailgate parties, but in their parties is totally different. Be careful when you go into these events. There are setups that are being done, and through crowds and everything, mass shootings happened. I sent a lot of energy protection to those who go to these places and are targeted because of things that they do. These people have sold their ASS for the DEVIL It was all a setup. This is their enemy. Everything's going to be backfired. You can't do that in this new energy that is here now. Yeah, there's a FBI investigation happening. FBI is here. Yeah, something about Japan. Somebody went to Japan. Got Japan very clearly here. Japan. Somebody could be Mexican. All cultures, doesn't matter, doesn't discriminate. People work with the cartels. There's a lot of corruption. Somebody here could be from Morocco. Moroccans are very significant. Sex. Somebody here has a sex demon attached to them. Yeah, they're entrapped. It's a lot of entrapment. They're trapped. They could be slim. Somebody may call themselves slim. Slim. They're paranoid. It's a lot of paranoia. Paranoid. Need to fast. Something about fasting. There is a judge here. There's going to be judgment. Judgment. Let's see what else. 4th of July. Somebody's definitely a Cancer. Something may have happened. Yeah, these people have attachments. They have attachments. And it's very demonic. But the divine is here. And everything happens in divine timing. The divine is here. Children affected by magic. It's a lot of send protection to these children. Something about blow-up dolls. This is a number of an online community of young men who consider themselves unable to attract women sexually, typically associated with views that are hostile towards women, and men who are sexually active. Incel. These are incels. These are people who, how you say it? They stalk women. They're very hostile and very unattracted. They consider themselves very unable to attract women sexually, typically associated with views. These people who are online are doing things that are very hostile towards women. They could stalk their channel. They could send false reporting to people's channels because they don't feel secure with their own selves. They don't feel that they're able to attract the views that they are needing. It's just, yeah. Somebody's going to be arrested. Somebody's going to go to jail for their plant. Their plant failed. fire sign. Somebody may experience a fire in their house, or this is fire sign associated. It's a lot of fire here. Those who are in the light will be rewarded with peace and happiness, lots of fruitful rewards that is being gained. This is the rune Jira. This is also, the runes are also, I feel, they are letters to activate certain stargates as well. I don't know why, well, I know why I'm getting that. There's a lot of military involvement and military work with these runes. They work with a lot of light language, a lot of symbols. They have activated, a few days ago, I had a vision. I seen a tool, an alien tool, very, very much that has been hidden from humanity, that's going to be brought into the light. Those who know that you are the chosen one, the 144,000, you are here to help awaken the masses. You are here to go back to the light. You are here as star seeds. You have went through the dark night of your soul. There's a lot of funerals. There's a lot of endings happening here. It's a lot of endings to make room for the new. There's a lot of changes. The letter Q. Something about Florida. Florida is very significant. And Mexico. And Japan is very clear here. When Spirit speaks, He doesn't give us the answers all in one. We have to put the pieces together. That's why you have to learn who you are. You have to learn your purpose on this world. You are aware of the people that are surrounding you. You have to really, really attune yourself to the here and now. Connect to the universe, so that way you are able to see things that are around us that has been hidden. These dark souls, they are in our families, they are friends, they are in our business, in our schools. They're all over. But we sent them prayers because they have been placed under false programming. That's why we cannot be angry with these people, even though we have seen so much destruction on our planet. Yeah, planet is here too. On our planet. And it was only to awaken us up to the truth and to heal and go back to source. God energy says they are always around. God is always around us. You're never alone. We do have our alien family, star family, who watches over the planet, who is here to guide us. When you call upon your star family to help you, guide you, and to awaken up your dormant cells within your being. You start to activate. You start to begin to activate those DNA strands that has been dormanted within you. And this is happening on a massive, massive scale. Somebody here is going to be locked up for a very long time. That's this false flame, this false person who claimed to be a false twin, a false lover. Somebody's here lover is not who they truly are. Your Peruvian ancestors are here as well. Somebody may come from Peru. The Mayans are significant. You may have Mayan ancestors that would like to connect with you. Your psychic abilities could determine, it's able to discern energies that are very, I don't know, it says evil here, very dark. These are attachments. These are spirits that doesn't serve us. Dark spirits are attachments. Dark spirits are of a lower frequency. When you are attached to things and people and places, and you are not letting yourself or be open up to release what doesn't serve you, or be able to throw away and clear out your space, that's a dark attachment. Those attachments don't serve you. You're only blocking yourself, and maybe even blocking your psychic abilities. Somebody here is very psychic. They're very connected. They have a pure heart. They work with the divine. They are able to transmute these energies that is not of service and hold the light for those who are in darkness. It's a lot of warlock energy here. It's a lot of males that have done a lot of bad planning. I'm getting bad planning. Their masculine energy has over how you say, it was very activated. Very activated and not balanced with the divine feminine energy. So the masculine energy is a lot of controlled, a lot of instability, a lot of power, a lot of unmanaged instability energy. That's why it's very important to balance your chakras. It's very important to heal those chakras. Spiritual leader. Somebody here is a spiritual leader. They speak from a space of truth. They speak from a space of there's many who are false too, so be careful. Be careful, because of some of these spiritual leaders also have attachments. That's why it's very important to heal. It's time to stop the violence. It's time to bring love into every situation. Let's not attack one another. When violence happens, we don't know the reason. People, the information that is being put out into the media is not 100%. They want you to be upset. They want you to be angry. They want you to be in this low frequency, this low vibration, because it's a way of controlling you. Don't ever allow anything or anyone to have control of your energy. Be very, very discerning with the things that you watch. Be very, very aware of how these energies trigger you. Take time out, pull yourself away, sit with yourself, and talk to God. Talk to God, because God is going to guide you. Your spiritual team, they're going to guide you in the right direction. Let's stop the violence. Let's stop the mass shooting. And that starts within us, because whatever's going on inside of us is happening outside. When we create this world of instability, you're creating that in your world, in your reality. Those who are in the light, we bring love, we bring light, we bring healing. We don't bring violence into the world. That energy is not at service anymore. There's police involvement here. Columbia University was part of human experiments as well. Just fake it till you make it. And if you asked an answer, your answer is yes. You're facing your shadows. Yes, you are. And somebody here may have a car accident. Know that you are limitless, and somebody here was switched at birth. Switched at birth. Somebody's name could be Ruby. Oh, Ruby is significant. Somebody here is moving away. And human experiments. That's and that's the truth. Let me take out these initials. And I am going to Japan. Pull out some more cards before I leave. Maybe some guidance from, let's see, what cards I have. I don't know how long I've been here. I've been here pretty long, right? Almost 2 hours. But I don't get to do this every day. So when I'm guided to do it, I'm very thankful and grateful. Let's bring peace into this world. Let's not bring any harm or hatred towards one another. That energy does not serve. That's a program that has been downloaded into our minds. We are at service to the Most High God. We don't serve anything but the divine source energy. We do not service systems. We are sovereign beings. Know who you are. Know that when you create, you're a creator of the source of energy, universal source. There is nothing that you cannot have. You are a limitless being. Don't ever let somebody say that you're not good enough, that you're not worthy enough, that your past dictates to you who you are presently. No, it doesn't. We all made mistakes, and when we go back to God, source, creator, energy, and we heal from that, and we continuously speak the truth, when we continuously forgive and not hold on to things that doesn't serve us, we are able to create a world of peace, of stability, of joy, of abundance, not only for yourself but for all. God's children is not selfish. We're not selfish. We had to release a lot of things that didn't serve us. We had to go through a lot of pain and turn that pain into power and not be in our own way and have revenge towards somebody else because we can't get to the level of success that you want to get to, or because somebody has taken out your son, now you want to take somebody else's child away. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. We have to find peace within ourselves. Stop hating one another. Stop bringing this anger and this pain to humanity. It's not going to serve you. It's not going to help you. You're not going to send. You're not going to continue to receive the healing that you need. Let go of your wicked ways. Let go of the programming. Reprogram yourself all over again and say, you are worthy enough. You are beautiful. You are a divine child of the Most High God. You are love. You are love. You are successful. You are a divine being, a creator who creates from a space of love. Let's stop with the programming of watching these people, these channels that is not providing you with authentic transparency, enlightened information, truth. Because when you speak truth, you are blessed. Regardless of what you have done in the past, God will never shut He will never turn away from you. I don't know why I'm getting emotional, but believe that whatever you've done in your life, you could turn around and make it better. There are people in the system at this moment, and scientists, doctors, who are exposing because they no longer want to be part of a system who has done a lot of hurt to humanity, who have done a lot of hurt to children, who have done a lot of hurt to our planet, who has done a lot of dirt to others without their consent. And they are walking the path. That's why we have to be forgiving. Because we all have committed, we all have done things in this lifetime and in our past lifetime. We have committed sin. We have committed the worst of the worst. And we're not here to judge anyone. We are here to help guide you through your pain. Not to look at you and it doesn't matter your race, it doesn't matter your religious belief, it doesn't matter. What really matters is your heart. Where is your heart? God is here. God sees you. God knows everything that you do. God is energy. He is this vibrant, beautiful, beautiful light that is very blinding. That light is in your heart, is within you. And once you start to awaken to whom you truly are, your heart starts to expand. It starts to have compassion to those around you, to those who are homeless, to those who are hungry, to those who are addicted to illicit drugs, to those who are mentally unstable. Let's not judge one another. Let's uplift one another. Yes, I drew out the cards. Yes, that's for awakening. That's to bring light to where there is so much that we need to work on. It's not to hurt you. It's not to be I sense so much love and so much healing and compassion. I've been through it all. I've been through it all. I've experienced. And I know how to let go. And I know that I'm able to speak to my loved ones, to know that they are safe, to know that they are guidance, they're watching, they're protecting. They're good. The spiritual world has guided me on a beautiful path. God has, I can't express to you the love that this divine energy and the ancestors and my spiritual team has always, 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 always given me. And I don't work from no other space but from that space of love. Of love. Regardless of what people say, regardless of what the attacks that they have done, it's like, it is what it is. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. I sent peace, I sent healing. Because I'm not doing anything to you. I'm not doing anything to anyone. I'm bringing out the word of love of God. That's all I'm doing. And I know how to protect myself. And I know the energies that I work with. And I know the protection that is over my life. And I know and I believe that there's no greater love than the love of God. I'm not angry, I'm not bitter, I'm here to awaken and do my own healing as well, as I am also on this journey. And because I always speak for myself, I don't speak for others. Because I'm the one that has experienced it. I am the one who has been through it all. I am the one who has lost all their family members. I am the one who has gotten into several car accidents. I am the one who gotten punched in the mouth, broken jaw, fractured face, fractured ribs. I'm the one who has came out of this darkness and surrendered my life to a God that you cannot see, but you could feel. And I know it's real. I know it's real. And nobody could ever take that away from me. And during this time that I've been going through all that I'm going through, I always believe in this spiritual world and to my alien family, because I am a starseed. I do have that DNA within me. And nobody could tell me who I am, because I have seen it. I am always getting confirmations of who I am. And through my spiritual journey, through my spiritual awakening, I've learned to just forgive and love. There's nothing, no anger, nobody's going to get me into a space where I am going to retaliate against anyone because it doesn't serve me. I'm not here for that. I know how to heal. I know my truth. I know the truth. A lot of secrets of this world, I know. And people don't like it. Because when you're connected to the higher conscience, when you're connected to this conscious, universal source energy, Everything is connected and people just don't seem to get it. But they're awakening up to the truth. And I'm very grateful and very thankful for this platform. Even through the suppressions or whatever they have done to silence or keep my channel in a space where it is shadowland. It is what it is. But I'm going to continue to move forward. I don't scare. I'm not afraid of anything or anyone. I'm not afraid of leaving this earth because I know that I am a limitless being. I know the power that I hold within, and nobody could take that away from me. Nobody's scared of anyone. I send you peace. I send you love. I send you compassion. You cannot hurt a soul who is connected to a divine source. You can never, ever touch a divine child who is anointed, who sees the false, who sees the pain, who sees their illnesses that they have to heal. And every time that I walk this earth and that I see people throughout my day and I pass along those lost souls, I send nothing but blessings. That they go back and I do not sit in a circle talking about other people and their differences and what they have going on because it's none of my business. I don't talk about people. I talk to those who ask for guidance, who reach out. They may not intentionally know what they're doing, but I know the energy. And I help them. And I never, ever, ever, ever will look at them any lesser than what they have been told they are. And that's programming. It's programmed. We have to learn how to love ourselves again. Because God is in here. And when you have God in here, you're able to put out that beautiful energy into the world. But we have to heal ourselves. We have to really know before we are touching a soul that is in such a confused state of mind, or is not aware of why they're getting ill or why their things are happening in their lives. It's because they have lost themselves. They have given their power away to people, places, and things that really are not at service to them. When the one that they need to go within to get the answers. Wow. I had pulled out other cards here, but I don't think I've been on here a pretty long time. It's going on 2 o'clock. Maybe I'll pull a little more, but I do have initials here. I'm just going to leave the initials here. And I want to say thank you. Something about FedEx. Somebody may be receiving a package, something of importance. Somebody may become famous. And I'm going to, I got the signs here. And if you resonate with my messages, if this is a platform that really serves you, I am very thankful and humbly grateful for you being here. I'm very thankful. I'm going to get because I work with the Galactic Federation, so I am a starseed, and Commander Ashtar is one of my spirit guides. So I've known that for a while. When Palladium Portal did an energetic healing on me, she told me about 3 spirit guides that were with me, and one of them was Commander Ashtar from the Galactic Federation. Palladium Portal was one of the first or the second energetic healers that I love her. I love her because I know we're part of the same. During the time that Palladium Portal, Sananda, she has her channel, she saw me through my metamorphic stages, and this was like maybe a few months after I opened up and activated my chakras. Palladium Portal did energetic healing. I forgot the name of the, how you say it, of the energetic healing she went into, and this was all done on Zoom, and it was a meditation, and she connected to my starseed and to my guides during that time, and Commander Ashtar was one of them. So I'm very grateful. I knew I had a purpose. I knew my mission. I know. And I also got the message when I first started to do my tarot cards. And when I got these messages, I got confirmations from other beings. I didn't allow too many people to get into my energy. There was one person who got into my energy. She's no longer channeling on YouTube. I don't know what happened to her, but I pray for those. Yeah, there's something about somebody's third eye. You may be activating your third eye. Somebody's third eye is very, very open. Be very careful with what you are putting out or uh, is in your head or in your vision, because you are really going through, you're really manifesting whatever you are putting into the universe. So we have here Syrian A, artistic integrity and honesty. These star seeds, they are around number 18 and 38. Somebody's birthday could be on the 18th. Somebody could be 38 years old. But Syrian A, beings come from the brilliant and brightest star in our sky, which is the dog star, which is the Canis Major binary system, possibly trinary, which is 9 light years from Earth. The planet name originated from the ancient Greek, and we did have Greece here. Interesting. And the Egyptian goddess is Sopdet, and later Isis was queen of Cyrus. Greek goddess Sotis was also of Cyrus. The six-dimensional siren beings are benevolent. They are loyal. They are spiritual warriors who bear service to others. They are disciplined. They are reserved and have self-mastery of healthy detachment. And they have connections to all and integrity. They have strong ties with Mother Earth, ocean realms. They are calm, non-political, watery, and non-confrontational, yet they can defend. Oh, that's why we have the water energies. They can defend themselves easily if needed. They value honesty and transparency and prefer symbols to words. They are lovers of music, sacred geometry, and singing. The Syrian A beings are like avian blue beings, live within the Ra law of one principle and practices. Syrian A beings visited Earth during ancient seeding projects and later worked with Egyptians, Sumerians, Inca, Mayan, and other ancient civilizations. And we had these, I channeled these energies, the Mayan Indians, I also channeled, well, it's more of the Mayans. The ancient Mayans legends say that the Siren A beings are the keepers of the 13 crystal skulls. The Siren A beings were also involved in ancient cosmic wars with Orion Alpha Draconian Empire. The Syrian A are a complex hybrid collection of species. They'll usually stand 6 to 7 feet tall. They have a vast array of skin color, from brown to very dark complexion to gray bluish tones. They have large proluding brains and are the upper back of their, and many have large protruding brains on the upper back of their skull. And the ambivalent genotype of Syrian beings have webbed toes and fingers and a diversity of aquatic features. So they come from the water as well. And there's people here that are stalkers. They like to intimidate and be confrontational with the star seeds. That doesn't work anymore. But no, they're out there, they're tracking, they're following. This has been done for a long time. Syrian B are here as well. Responsibilities, lessons, growing up. They're also they're water beings. They could be mermaids. 19, number 18 and 19, interesting. They are beings with binary star systems. Sirius B is the white dwarf companion star that was once larger than Sirius A. The shamanic Dogon tribe of West Africa revered their ancient teachings on their deity Nomo, who was a siren star being that was said to arrive in massive, I remember the flying boats, then instructed them in complex astronomy and ancient history. Dogen's artifacts dating back 400s have accurate orbits of the stars before astronomers and telescopes. Some suggest certain renegade Sirius BETs may have sold out and are responsible for providing advanced interdimensional technology, clandestine government agencies for the Montauk and Philadelphia track. Well, there has been evidence that there has been alien contact with the government. That's true, and there's a lot of whistleblowers at this time, and they're exposing this. The fire elements, warrior, passion, fearless, very protected. The mind, body, soul, and spirit. Able to connect to all the elements. Very healing. The birds, I see birds, connection to birds. Let's see, anything else from the star? Anything else from the aliens? Anything else you want us to know? Anything else? One more time. Anything else you want us to know? Anunnakis. There is conflict. Well, there was no longer. I'm not going to put that energy into the universe, and it is what it is. We're not perfect. And once again, know that you are loved by the most divine God, and you are being guided to release what doesn't serve you and work from this space of love. I love you. I love my guides. Thank you, Father. Thank you for the messages. Thank you, spiritual team, galactic federations. Thank you for my passed on loved ones. You are here. I feel your energy, and I'm so thankful. Thank you for letting me be this vessel and only putting out things that is just to help humanity receive the healing and the awakening that they need at this time. I love you, and I thank you all. I love you, I love you, I love you. So much love. I'm sending you this energy, healing. May you open up to receive this beautiful, beautiful energy into your heart. May it soften you. May you have compassion for all. May you heal, and may you find the strength that is within you and know that you are a beautiful divine being. Activate your dormant cells that want to tell you so much of who you are, so that you're able to receive this activation of love and healing. I love you all. I thank you. Go in peace, for your day will be so blessed. Remember, sit with yourself. Breathe in and breathe out what doesn't serve you. Make sure you're cleansing yourself and your space. Namaste. I love you all. Have a blessed one. Bye.